Hello friends, in this video we will see another rule to solve the syllogism related problem. Okay, so the rule is no plus all or some will give some not reversed, some not reversed. Okay, so I will show you how to use this rule. Okay, how to use this rule in solving the syllogism related problems. Okay, so that means the first given syllogism will start with no, and the second syllogism will start with all or some. So then the derived conclusion is going to be contain some not and the reversed. Okay, some not and reversed. So reversed we do not use as it is, but actually it will give some meaning to the rule. Okay, so I will show you one example how to use this rule in solving the syllogism related problems. Okay, so the first syllogism given is no file is an elephant. No file is an elephant. And the second syllogism given is all elephants are caps. All elephants are caps. And the first conclusion given is some caps are elephants. Some caps are elephants. Okay, and some caps are not files. Some caps are not files. So this is the second conclusion given. Okay, so if the conclusion 1 is alone true, we have to select the option A. If the conclusion 2 is true, then we have to select the B. If either 1 or 2 is true, we have to select C. If both are false, then we have to select D. If both given conclusions are true, then we have to select option E. Okay, so now let's come to the two syllogisms given. So if you observe these given two syllogisms, the first one is starting with no. So here first one is starting with no, and the second one is starting with all. So the second one may start with all or some, but in our case given problem it is starting with all. So that means and here if we observe the predicate of the first statement equal to the subject of the second statement. So that means we can apply no plus all or some rule that will give some not reversed on these given two syllogisms to derive the conclusion. So that is going to be, so first one we start with some, okay, and now we take the concept of the reversed. Reversed means generally we take the subject of the first one as the subject and the predicate of the second one as the predicate in the conclusion. But here it is told that in the logic that reversed. So that means here the predicate of the second one we take as the subject. Okay, so that is some caps are, and then we take the not, and then we take the subject of the first one as the predicate. So some caps are not files. Okay, so this is the conclusion. Okay, so if the first statement is starting with no and the second statement is starting with all or some, and the predicate of the first one is equivalent to the subject of the second given statement, so then the the derived conclusion is going to be start with some. Okay, and then the reversed we take. Reversed means the second one's predicate will become subject and the first one's subject will become predicate here. So that is what about reversed, right? So here are caps. So that means caps is here predicate of the second one. So we have to take this one as a subject in the derivation. So that is some caps are, and then we are going to be use not. Okay, and then we use the subject of the first one as the predicate. So that way some caps are not files. Okay, so this is one we derived using this no plus all or some gives some not reverse true. Okay, so I hope you got this one. Okay, and the next one, all elephants are caps. So all elephants are caps. So when we interchange elephants and caps, so this all will become sum. So that we can derive from this one. In the first video alone, I told this logic. Okay, when all elephants are caps, so when we interchange elephants and caps, this all will become sum. So that means from the second statement alone, we can derive some caps are elephant. Some caps are elephants. Okay, so first one we derived using the rule, second one you derive using another rule. So whenever we have all plus all elements are caps, when we interchange caps and elements, this all will become sum. So these two we are derived from the given two syllogisms. So now compare these derived to conclusion with the already given to conclusion. If you see, some caps are elephants, so the second derivation, some caps are elephants, so these two are equal. So that means the first conclusion is true. That means the first conclusion is true. And the second conclusion, some caps are not file. So some caps are not file. So the given second conclusion is matching with the first conclusion we derived. So that means this one is also true. So both are true. When both are true, we have to select the option E. We have to select the option E. Okay, so I hope you got this one. In the next video, we will see another problem based on no plus all or some gives some not reverse true. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video and please subscribe my channel.